waiting a moment. Now, let's start the show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our exciting Gavel Club meeting. It's wonderful to see so many of your faces ready for a new adventure. Tonight, we are not here to speak. We are stepping into a time machine. Our theme is time travel. Imagine exploring ancient worlds, witnessing historic moments, or meeting your younger self. What stories and lessons will you bring back? Time travel isn't just from movies. It's about looking back to understand today and plan for tomorrow. Are you ready to journey through time with me? Let's begin. Of course, no time machine runs without a great crew. Let me introduce our brave time travelers who will be helping steer this meeting. Timer is Governor Hammy, the timekeeper of our journey. Without her, we might get lost in the past or stuck in the future. Let's welcome Hammy on stage. Okay. Grammar.
So Hami, with Scott, Hami is not there, so I will be the timer instead of Hami. All right. So before start, let me introduce a little bit about the timing rule today. All the section we will have the rules for timing. Ensures that you don't.
Wait, do we have new people in here?
Yes, it is a guest. She is a guest today.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So let me introduce the timing rules a little bit, guys. First, we have the prepared speech section. So for prepared speech, you guys have from 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes to 7 minutes and 30 seconds. When you see the background, my background change into the green card like this. Yeah, you see green. So that means 5 minutes over. When you see the yellow cards like this, you will have 6 minutes over. And when you see the red card, that means you have 30 seconds left. Okay? So pay attention to my background from 5 minutes to 7 minutes and 30 seconds for prepared speech section. Okay? So please follow the timing rule. If you're over time, you are not qualified for voting. I remember, okay? Right, so back to you, Gavel of the day, Thanh Huyền.
Okay, our grammarian today, our magical word wizard. Let's welcome our grammarian, Cavalier Tuian.
Greeting to you all, Madam Cavalier, esteemed friends and honored guests. So the theme today for today's gathering is time travel, exploration of moments that encompasses the past, present, and future. So what is a significant moment without the power of great words will provide us with a means of articulate ideas, narrate stories, and akin to time travel, evoke wonder imagination. In my capacity as your grammarian, I encourage you not only to maximize the potential of your day, but also to utilize your words. My responsibility today is to introduce a distinguished word of the day and to assist us all in employing language that is clear, expressive, and pleasurable. Let us commence with a brief challenge. So this word pertains like a memory. It involves reliving a moment from past vividly and emotionally. Additionally, it serves a powerful storytelling tool that gives back depth and richness to any speech. Can anyone ascertain the word? So indeed, the word of the day is flashback. Flashback, what they go as a noun, refers to a sudden vivid recollection of an event that occurred in the past. So let me take an example. He recalls flashbacks of his normal self playing with his daughter. So throughout today's meeting, I invite you to incorporate a flashback into your speeches, whether it is a personal anecdote, a memory, or a significant moment that shaped your identity. These insights into the past serve to evolve your discourse and foster a connection with your audience. So, as your Grammian, I will be actively listening, highlighting effective language, robust phrasing, or vivid expression that distinguish themselves. You may discover something beneficial that you have implemented in your upcoming performances, further developing your skill as a confident and engaging speaker. Therefore, let's ensure that today's meeting is a memorable journey, replete with reflections, compelling discourse, and inspiration. Thank you. Back to you, Cavalier of the day.
Thank you, Cavalier Tuhian, for your introduction of yourself. Now I will tell you a little bit about the overview of our meeting agenda. Well, here's the plan for our time travel adventure tonight. Firstly, prepare speeches. Our speakers will share their stories like travelers bringing lessons from different times. 2. Evaluations. Evaluators will provide helpful feedback to guide our speakers on the journey. 3. Table topics. The surprise stop. You think on your feet, answering fun, time-themed questions. And now, let's dive in. Our first stop would be prepare speeches. They are the heart of our meeting. Tonight's speakers are time travelers, sharing stories to inspire and teach us. Our first speaker is Cavalier Kinghuyen with the evaluator, Tu-Hian. Please give them a warm welcome. Okay. Now we're present. Ladies and gentlemen, so you may know about time travelers, right? Well, you go to the past and explore about things. When I was young, I was really thinking that I would like to be time traveling back to the past. I want to see dinosaurs or something like that. Because I'm really curious. I've been thinking, what is the world be like if there are different kinds of things and creatures might living back there in the past. So I'm thinking of the idea, time travel. So when I time travel, I can see all the wonderful things, incredible and unique creatures that are surviving in the past. But eventually, I might learn. When I was older much, I might have learned that time travel might not be true. But for some people, they might understand that time travel is like a way to convince others that time traveling are real. In fact, time travel is, you might see in all movies, there are really cool and imaginations. It's just like imaginations. But no, even in real life, even there are no time traveling, you can still understand how much importantly is time travel. Time travel is like we could go on adventures with each other together, then we could explore all the wonderful things back then. Long ago, there's aren't much of a life. Well, if you have time traveling, then let me know. I've always wanted to explore the life of the past. I want to explore how the creatures survive. I want to learn about how the people live and survive every day. Time traveling is not quite a good idea, right? We might be surprised to see that not just only a really good way to learn more about the past, but eventually it starts to be really good. I know that there's a tons and tons of people around the world, mostly including children. They really adore about time traveling. Mostly when they were young, they were their mind are really imagination, just about imaginations. Like they imagine that they could be time traveling and think of the wonderful things that are happening in the present or maybe in the past. You could also time travel in the future too. But at this time travel is like for some meaning, some of you might understand that time travel is like in the past. In all movies, time travel is mostly in going back to the past and fixing problems. I understand that in movies, some of you have seen that, like you guys have all seen that it's just like they go back to time and fixing the problems they have did. But eventually, in real life, they are not. But we can fix it in the present. It's much more different. But I still realize that time traveling are real, and I don't have to be afraid for someone telling me that time traveling are not real and it's not true at all. But in my imagination, it's like time traveling would help me to realize this and know more about what is the imaginary world looks like in my own thoughts. So I think that is like the main thing that I want to share with you all today. It's not just only about like how you react to the main point, but eventually I started to know that there's a thousands and thousands of kids waiting our world to like went weird and really like unique. So they'll see like time traveling and they could go on ships and then traveling around adventures and seeing how the world are giving them the best way to experience how the world from the past looked like. But I might have discussed this with the kids. Well, they may have gotten overreacting about the time traveling. But I guess that time traveling are real sometimes, but sometimes it's not. But I would like to ask you I just want to ask for just only one question. Do you think time traveling is real? So now I would ask one person to answer this question. Okay, Gabriel, two hands, do you like to answer my question?
Yeah.
Okay, now share your own. What do you think about time traveling?
Travelers, I think it's pretty cool, but if I have a chance to travel back to the future or the past, I would likely choose none of it because, like, if I choose to go to travel back to the past, and even if I change one situation, then my whole future, like the present now, can change, and I don't want to go to the future because I want to experience later. If I just go to the future now and know all the happening, what my future will be like, it wasn't so exciting anymore. So that is what about big traveler.
Thank you so much, Gabriel Julian. And lastly, I want to say is that sometimes kids thinking that time traveling is real. So does I. So do I. But eventually I started to thinking back that time traveling sometimes could be weird and imaginary, but throughout our life, throughout our childhood, we still have a great memory about time traveling. And I think that everyone here and everyone around us still thinking that time traveling is real and some do not. All right, and that's the end of my speech. Thank you so much for your attention and listening. Okay, so now I'll move on to our second speaker. Our second speaker is Gabriel Eric Dekian. And with his evaluator is going to be Gabriel Amy.
Yeah, right. Will be Amy. However, Amy is not here. So anyone you want to be the evaluator for him, please? Oh my God. Okay. Can you, okay, Nguyên or Thu Hiên, you want to be evaluator for Eric, please?
Okay, I'll do it.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your support. I love your spirit so much. Okay, so Khánh Nguyên will be evaluator for Eric. So remember, Eric, you have, oh, Eric is freezing. Right. So Eric will have from 5 minutes to 7 minutes and 30 seconds to speak. Okay, and remember grammarian Thu Hiền. Thu Hiền, Thu Hiền. Grammarian, don't forget the role. You will take notes, the beautiful use of language. Any beautiful words or phrase or good message you need to write down on your notes, and then you report to all the people in the meeting at the end of the meeting, huh? Don't forget about that, right? So pay attention. Just love to remind you a little bit. Don't forget, huh? Okay. Oh, we need to like waiting for Eric's a little bit. Right. So remember that we will like today you will take a different role. So but I hope that the more you do, like the more value you will receive. So just rock every role you do. Okay, so while waiting for Eric come back to Zoom, I would love to share with you one thing I have learned from the World Champions 2010 that will make your speech really, really outstanding. Right, that is a secret. Okay, and now I would love to like to express the secret to you. That is now I would love to share with you the video again. Let's see. Wait a minute.
Successfully completing college. My dad came up to me and said, son, it's okay. You flunked your exams.
Okay, that is the thing. Pay attention to this.
You already got arrested. That's fine. You get that from your mother's side. I want you to start working immediately. And I said, okay. So my dad.
What is he doing? Right. You see? Actually, he is acting the character as the dad and as him. So one of the secret here is you create a dialogue between different character in your speech. You think of the dialogue between character because when you make a dialogue, you make the speech more real. Like you relive that moment again. You think about the sentence that people will say. You imagine you are going to be that person. You act like that person. You act like you are the dad, you are the mom, and you talk with each other like that. Right. It will make your any speech really, really, really outstanding. Remember to change your voice when you act like that character. Okay, that is the only one secret I would love to share with you today. And I would like you to apply that in your any speech. Okay? Right, don't forget about that. Okay, so I think that Eric is maybe have some problem with technical issue. So now it's okay if Thu Hiền, can you move to the table topic section? Is that okay, Thu Hiền? Oh, the Kian is here already. Oh, we're waiting for you, Kian. What's problem?
Oh, my internet problem is so bad.
Okay.
My whole house is out of internet. I need to use the quick iPhone.
Yeah, right. Quickly. We don't have much time.
All right, so
Let's go.
all right, so what is time travel? Time travel is going wherever you don't know. So not to say you want to go to the past. The past is what already happened. But I really want to go to the past. What if I could go to the past? The past is a very, very good time to go to. I can meet historical figures, like the president of Vietnamese, or I can even meet President George Washington D.C. But I also really want to go into the future. The future is better, best. It is better for the values. It gets it better. most likely from the past, we know more from the past, but in the future, we can do more exciting things. We can make things better wherever we can. Now, just want to say to you, time isn't like a straight line. It's flimsy like soap. So if you change anything in the past, the whole time period will collapse, making that impossible to go to the past. But actually, we can go to the future. If we go into space, time slow down, meaning that if we return to Earth, we are like 2 years, we can like time traveling from it. So I also want a question to Hami. Wait, is Hami in here? Hangwin. I want a question to Hangwin. So, do you want to go to the past or do you want to go to the future? What do you want to go?
I think I would like to want like went to my past, because like in my past there are a lot of good memories, because right now I'm actually moving forward to like secondary. I'm still missing a lot of good memories back in my primary school. So I think I would like to time traveling and went back to my past.
All right, so I feel that too. Even if you are a grower, you still want to go back when you are small. When you are at that time, you are always happy, right? Right? So, thank you for listening.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for listening. So thank you very much, Eric, for a wonderful speech. It's really nice and lovely. And actually, I'm so surprised for Eric's active today. Right. Okay. So now let's move to the table topics section. It's the sections that will really like improve your critical thinking and fast thinking skill. So now, Thu Hiên, let's take the show. Let's keep going.
Can you wait for me a minute? I'm opening the.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Before we move to the table topic section, let's take a picture. Okay. Now, everyone, let's open the camera. Nguyên Phương, Khánh Phương, and Ami, please open the microphone, open the camera, and we can fully be present in the meeting. So, is that okay if you change the background into for the background for the topic today, for the team today? Did you have the background already? So please change the background, please. Eric, Amy, Nguyên Phương, Khánh Phương, please open your camera, please. Is that okay if you
I
don't?
have turned it on. Don't worry, bro.
Okay.
I don't have the background. I'm on the iPhone.
On the chatboard, I sent on the chatboard. Is that okay, Eric?
I downloaded, but I can't seem to find the one that we usually use to do the background. I'm on PC. Okay.
No problem, no problem. Let's take time. Take time. Eric and me and Phương, Khánh Phương, Nguyên Phương, open the camera, please. Okay, hello, Nguyên Phương. Nice to see you again. So happy to meet you today. Right, Khánh Phương. Hello, Khánh Phương. Khánh Phương is the one who joined the meeting very early, and she is a very, very smart girl. She also learned another language, very difficult language in the world, that is Japanese. And she's really, really talented in learning a new language. Okay.